These two girls are among the very last Russian orphans who will benefit from the compassion of American families.
So Elisa and Hallie were both abandoned at birth due to their Down syndrome.
Kelly Grove has previously adopted 8 other children from different countries, all with special needs. She was determined to make these girls her daughters as well, because Russia's disabled orphans almost always spend their lives in institutions.
I cry all the time about it. They are joyous and they have a lot to offer the world, but instead they're locked away for the rest of their lives.
Alyssa and Haley are fortunate because their new family finished the long adoption process just before a new law took effect on January 1st, banning American citizens from adopting Russian children.
This law is just absolutely devastating. It's absolutely devastating to these children because you've taken away their really only hope at a family and a real life.
The law has created legal confusion for dozens of other American families who also thought they could take their children home. Gina Bonner and her husband are among them. They have a daughter with Down syndrome, and that inspired them to adopt a Russian girl with the same disability. Despite finishing the legal process, a Russian court has so far refused to release the child.
That little girl in my heart is my daughter, and I love her just as I do my other 2 at home. And so I'm just trying to stay positive.
Rebecca and Brian Preece are waiting to receive a 4-year-old boy.
Can't they put themselves in our shoes or in the shoes of these children? I hope that they would see that and have mercy on these little children.
The new law is Russia's response to US legislation designed to punish officials who abuse human rights here. But many Russians are angry with the adoption ban, and thousands rallied against it in Moscow. They believe the country's orphans will now suffer because of a political dispute, and the US government agrees.
Why are we dragging these children into issues that have nothing to do with them?
Russia's Supreme Court has ruled all legally finalized adoptions should be allowed, but some lower courts are moving slowly to recognize that. The situation for other families who are technically in the middle of the adoption process is even less clear. They've already spent thousands of dollars, met and bonded with the children they hope to raise, but they're now facing the possibility they will never be allowed to take them home. Phil Black, CNN, Moscow.